A new high school, millennial voices, and kids picking the president. Welcome to the Election Night Special Online Journal. I'm Angelicia Bruton. We have some unique stories we think you would love to hear. Take a look.
I'm Shay Simon, here at the Jack McLean Community Center, where solar panels are being used to produce energy from the sun. Amendment 1 gives individuals and businesses the right to use and produce their own electricity. Those in opposition of the amendment claim that it is a misleading hoax by utility companies and it will end up harming consumers. Opposers of the bill tried to get the Florida Supreme Court to review the ballot language and remove it from the ballot. However, the court determined the language was not misleading and approved it 4-3. Those in favor of the amendment say that it states nothing about utility companies charging any fees, and this implication is a myth. They believe the bill is all about regulation. I'm Shay Simon, News 20 at 5.
Cars fill the parking lots of precincts on Election Day with citizens looking to cast their vote. Alongside some voters were their children. Kids Voting Leon County allowed children to not be onlookers during this election, but to share a part in the voting experience as well. Children were able to vote at some of the precincts that were in the official elections. Chair of Kids Voting Leon County, Katie Ibarra, says kids understand more about politics than we think.
They were going to vote for. Then we also had some parents who had really discussed the issues of the solar power amendment and the first responders amendment. I mean, they really had gotten engaged with their children. So I think that's another part of the aspect that we like to provide, is having their parents work with them and teach them and kind of explain to them the different topics on the election.
According to past elections, children tend to vote Democratic. It is too early to predict who our young voters have elected, but results will be available the day after elections. For News 20, I am Angelicia Bruton.
If re-elected, Superintendent Jackie Pons plans to build a new high school on the south side of Tallahassee. The plans include closing down Rickards High School, which is currently located in the heart of the south side of town. Closing this school is bringing major concerns to some of the residents. One concern is where the students will be relocated to. Another is future employment opportunities for Rickards teachers and staff. Jackie Pons is running against Rocky Hanna, Patricia Ann Sunday, and Forrest Van Camp for Leon County Superintendent. There's no word on whether the other candidates will build a new school if elected, but residents are keeping an eye out on the story. For TV 20 News, I'm Jakira Gilbert.
It's going to show you from spring of 2015 on to the fall of 2015 and spring of 2016 what has happened with millennial voters, and you'll see that over that time period, millennial voters have become significantly more interested in the Democratic Party, going from 55% preference to 61%, while at the same time dropping 7 points in their interest in Republicans.
This is my second time being able to vote. Yes, this is my first time being able to vote. Last time I was 17, so.
This is my first time being able to vote.
This actually is my first time being able to vote in a presidential election.
It's not my first time voting. This is my second time, but this experience, it should be a good experience.
I would say it's definitely a fulfilling experience knowing that you have a direct impact on the future of your nation.
My experience with this one compared to the first one is incredible. It's the first one I was honestly excited about it. I was, fired up for Obama still, and definitely voted for him again, and I loved the second term. It was great. He did amazing things, and I just feel like the candidates now are a joke. Sorry.
I thought it would be a little bit different, but I'm excited to vote because, it's our one right that we do actually have that I feel like we all should do. So I'm excited. I wish the candidates were a little bit better, but, it's whatever.
I think a lot of people in general feel kind of disappointed with the primary candidates that we have, but nonetheless, voting is voting.
Basically, I feel like voting is cool, but every vote counts or whatever, but at the same time, the government not gonna let certain things happen that they don't want to happen. So
Yeah, it's I definitely believe voting impacts the future. I feel like everything has a trickle-down effect, so you start with the top and everybody's going to feel the effects at the bottom.
I think voting impacts everybody's future, not only mine, but the future of those around me. And I think it's important for everyone to practice political efficacy and vote for a candidate that they think is going to advocate for them.
Oh, Jesus, that's a good one.
Definitely hold them to their word, hold them to what they say, you know? Hillary says she's gonna donate all this money to these child foundations now. I wanna see that money taken out.
I mean, if they don't follow through with what they say they're gonna do, I just know like what I should do better. I guess when is my next time to vote. But I am actually one of those people that will reach out to you if it really does bother me. So I would reach out to my local representative and then go on from there. So if it really does bother me, I'll say something.
Well, there you have it. A few stories you may have missed this election season. Be sure to check out the News 20 at 5 tab on thefamunonline.com for extended election coverage. I'm Angelicia Bruton. Thanks for watching.